This one is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to share this recipe with you. I tell you, I had so much fun eating these tacos in this casserole format, and serving it family style really makes a huge difference and just makes it so much fun. So first, let's start by preparing our actual mince. Heat up some olive oil in a pan and then add in some of your finely chopped onions. Now let those onions sweat out just a little bit. Let them start to change the color, and then add in all of your meat. With the help of a wooden spoon, break any big chunks of the meat and then add in some of your minced garlic. Give that a quick mix and then add in a generous amount of your homemade or store-bought taco seasoning. I'll link my recipe down below. If you want a more spicy version of this taco mince, then you want to put 2 tablespoons of the seasoning, but if you want a more milder flavor, then only put 1 tablespoon. You want to give this a good mix and then add in some of your diced tomatoes. I really enjoy adding tomatoes in almost everything that I make. I just love the sauciness, the sweetness, and just the richness that tomatoes bring. And now you want to just mix that up really well and cook this down until the meat is no longer pink. There are no large chunks of your meat anywhere, and your tomatoes have started to soften. As soon as your mince starts to look a bit like this, then create a bit of a gap, a well in the middle of your pan, and then add in some tomato paste. Again, same principles as why I'm adding this as the tomatoes from earlier. I just love the flavors it brings, and the tomato paste helps add some body, add some more concentrated tomato flavor into those tacos, or into that mince actually. So you want to let just the mince, so you want to let just the tomato paste cook out in the middle, let that tartness cook away, and then mix that in throughout the mince as well. And then after a couple of minutes, add in a bit of water. Now I personally like it when my tacos are kind of messy, it's saucy, because it's then fun to just mop up all that sauce. But if you want a more chunkier type of taco where it's not as messy, then you can omit this step completely. Now I let this simmer for a couple of minutes just so we can help meld all of those flavors together, and then transfer all of this into a large enough casserole. Make sure it's even, and then top it with your favorite blend of cheeses. There's no holding you back. You can use whatever blend of cheese you want, and today I felt like a mix of medium cheddar and some mozzarella. Classics. Now transfer this into an oven that's been preheating at 400 Fahrenheit, and just cook this out until that cheese is nice and molten. And while that is baking, let's focus our attention to our fresh pico de gallo. Now for the pico, you want to measure in some of your finely chopped onions, your tomatoes, finely chopped cilantro, green chilies, a nice dash of lime juice, ground cumin, and salt to taste. I'll link the full recipe in the description box down below as well, and all you need to do now is mix this up really well, seal it, put it in the fridge if your cheese is still not molten, and it'll be ready to serve. And for the tortillas, well, you can just warm it in any way you want, in the oven, in the microwave, on a pan. What I love to do is give it a bit of a char by kind of toasting it on direct heat. Now since I don't have a gas flame, I have an electric one. I put a wire rack over my burner and then just lightly char and warm up and toast my tortillas like that. And I'm telling you, those flavors are amazing. If you have a gas stove top, it's going to be even better. And once all your tortillas are done, your pico is done, you've sliced your avocados, and let's take a look at our cheesy taco casserole. If you have a large family and everybody wants it to be assembled, yuck, you don't want that. Just have it family style in the center of that table so everybody can enjoy the tacos the way that they want it, and everybody's gonna be happy, right? And you gotta start eating now. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And Taco Tuesday is tomorrow. So this recipe will get you completely hyped up, prepped up to have some fun. So go ahead, take a look at the full recipe. Be sure to hit subscribe, hit that bell icon, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.